Hello, 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 and welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Pick 3 at a Glance. One minute here. Okay. Title for the day, haven't you won yet? And if you haven't, I'm thinking we're going to change that with Pick 3 at a Glance. And the first thing I have to say is OPPB. Be organized, be patient, be specific, stick with a budget, play responsibly. All right, that's the name of the game. Another thing, hello, Robert. Glad to have you with us. Another thing is that we have to get on the good foot. And I call a good foot is separating facts from fiction. Well, fiction or theory, you might call it. All right. So the one thing I have here, I like to display that there's 1,000 numbers on this one sheet here. And those 1,000 numbers are random. There's no rhyme or reason each day that the lottery is being drawn that you're going to know what numbers are going to come out of those 1,000 numbers. The lottery is set up for you to lose and not for you to win. That's one thing I know we all should know. It's set up for the house to win, or they would go out of business. But there is one thing to our advantage is working with the law of average on these 1,000 numbers to winning. And the law average is an average of anything. More likely than not, when A, B, C happen, E, F, G will happen. More likely than not, when A, B, C happen, E, F, G happen. A, B, the result will kind of be consistent. That's what the law average is. Out of these 1,000 numbers, pretty much, the consistency is each year you're going to only get 365 of these numbers on average if a different number is ran every day out of the year, which we all know that a couple of numbers can come back throughout the year, so that could take it down to even less. But it's mostly around 30% of these 1,000 numbers are all you're going to get each year. So when you plan thinking you're going to hit these numbers like that, you're playing a loser's game. If you're not tracking all these 1,000 numbers, you're playing a loser's game. And I think we all want to win. So we can't start off not knowing what's going on with all 1,000 numbers and expect to win. We just can't do it. This is a game changer, y'all, from what we've been playing and how we've been playing. This works for all states. All the numbers are different for all the states. So we can't use one strategy, no one tic-tac-toe, no one date sum, no root sum, no grid, or none of that to win if we're not tracking all 1,000 numbers. If you're not tracking all 1,000 numbers, You're working with theory and not facts. That's all I can tell you. It sounds easy. It sounds simple, but that's it. If you're not working with all 1,000 numbers and knowing what's going on with all 1,000 numbers to win, you're working with theory and not facts. That's why I put this system together out of 30 years of tracking and studying and figuring out that something had to be done different for me to start winning. Was that I was not looking at all 1,000 numbers to win. So how could I win? Okay. Now, that's why I'm talking about facts, theory, and facts. And so they got all these different methods here called grids, root sums, date sums, tic-tac-toes, and multiple different workouts and rundowns. That's what they give you. All of these are based off of theory. They call them algorithms. That's a fancy word for directions. Okay, so when you hear them saying algorithms and all that kind of stuff, all that is a fancy word for directions. So like if when you where you live at, if I want to get to your downtown and I ask you how to get there and you give me the directions to get there, the desired result is when I get through following your directions, I'm going to wind up downtown and not in Timbuktu. You know what I'm saying? And this is all these here are a set of directions that supposedly are set up to try to figure out what winning number is coming in the next day mostly, or next couple of days, or next 7 days, or whatever the case may be. But this is theory. Working with all 1,000 numbers is facts. And the fact of the matter is, you're only going to get a third of these numbers each year. Just a third. You got 365 days in a year, and you got 1,000 numbers. You got 635 of these numbers. If you ain't tracking, you have no idea what's going on with them. None, zilch. Zero. And you trying to win working with theory. You know, this is a game changer. $30 numbers they have not hit since the game. Yeah. All right. Go ahead, Robert. Yeah. See? Now you're working with facts. Now you got something to work off of. You got something to build your bucket list off of. And that's continuously. You're not working with theory. Okay? And working with the law average. Now I have to show you all what I mean when I say the law average. Out of those 1,000 numbers, you got your singles. You have your singles. All right? A single number is like the 1, 2, 3, right? If the lottery ain't doing something slick and ain't doing nothing that ain't got no business doing, these numbers have to come this number comes 6 different ways. It got 3 different numbers, so it comes out of the 1,000 numbers, it comes 6 different ways. All right? So it can come like with the 1, 2, 3. It can come 1, 3, 2. It can come 2, 1, 3. It can come 2, 3, 1. It can come 3, 1, 2. And come 3, 2, 1. Now, working with the law of average, this number here has to change places. All these numbers have to change places with each other. That's what you're tracking. You're tracking the actual 1,000 numbers. When you're tracking, you want to see what they're doing and changing positions, because they're going to have to change positions unless the lottery doing so. They can't have 1, 2, 3 play every day. And every day a different number comes. But by the law of average, they change, these numbers will change positions. The double's the same way. Let's say a double is, let's go with 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 2. I hope everybody can see that. Oh, I hope you can see that writing. Let me know if you can see it or not. Now, you can go, that's going to come, since it's two separate numbers, it can only come 3 ways. So it's going to come 1, 2, 2. It's going to come 2, 1, 2. And it's going to come 2, 2, 1. Law of average, these numbers have to change position. They have to do that, like I say, unless the lottery puts some mess in the game. And triples, these are the doubles. And triples, excuse me, can only come one way. No matter how they come and change position, they're going to still be like that. Well, let me do it down here. That's where it's supposed to be. They're going to always, if it's 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 will always be 1, 1, 1. 2, 2, 2 going to always be 2, 2, 2. 3, 3, 3, changing position going to always be 3, 3, 3. That's what you have. The reason I do Pick 3 is because it's 1,000 numbers and they're trackable, teachable, and doable. Pick 4 has 10,000 numbers. There's no way you're going to track no 10-4, no Pick 4 with 10,000 numbers and build a strategy and a skill set to win it. Okay, I got to change this here. I know what's going on. All righty. Now, they got 10,000 numbers on Pick 4. So if you want to play your money on Pick 4, go ahead. But after, I used to play all that stuff, but after tracking down Pick 3 and seeing what the odds and everything was to win in there, I gave up all that stuff. If I'm going to lose, I'm going to lose my money on a horse I can look at and bet on, not on a horse that might have wings and fly. It's got 10,000 numbers. Pick 5. 100,000 numbers. All that's luck. All I play is Powerball, Mega Million. I play 1 ticket each draw. That's it. Put my name in the hat. Same numbers on both tickets. That's it. That's all I play. And then Pick 6, you know that, is more than 100,000. You know that. So I don't waste my money here. I put all my concentration on Pick 3. All right? All my concentrations on Pick 3. That's how I came up with the Pick 3 at the glass strategy. I wanted to make something simple and easy to use that anybody could use. What I did is I took 22 numbers and I put all those 1,000 numbers into 22 columns that's easily trackable, teachable, and doable, working with the law of average. Here's the 22 numbers I used. The singles, the doubles, and the triples. Okay? You can screenshot that if you want. Do the 111 rundown on them, and we're going to get to that 111 rundown because I'm going to do the 111 rundown on last night, Illinois' winning number. I'm state specific right now for Illinois But I can teach anybody in their state how to track facts and not fiction or theory. I call it theory, whatever they want to call it. Algorithms. They theory. Everything's a theory if you ain't using something to track all 1,000 numbers. You don't know anything at all. It's zilch, zero. Okay. What I do the 1-1 rundown on each one of these numbers here, and I get 12 columns. That gives you 720 of those 1,000 numbers, knowing that they come 6 different ways. You got 12 times 60 is 720. At a glance, you can look at as you tracking the actual 1,000 numbers and know what's going on with them. Another one here on the doubles. You got, like again, I say 3 different ways. You got 9 of those, but you got the triples is 1. It's going to be 10 columns. So with those 10 columns, you're going to have 270 numbers because they can go 3 different ways. Well, 270 be 9 times 30 because these can come 3 ways. And when you do the rundown, it's going to be 10 numbers. So that'd be 30 times the 10 columns. But 10 times 3 is 30. Like 9 times 30 is 270. So you have the 270. Make sure y'all can see. You have the 270 and the 720 gives you 990 numbers. And the triples only come one way, which is 10 of those. That gives you 1 in 1,000 odds. Okay? Of tracking. So what we want to do is lessen the pool of numbers and tracking the actual numbers to see what numbers are to play. All right. Now I want everybody to get that straight. Everything else is theory. If you got one of these numbers missing when you working out trying to find the next number, lessen the numbers to play, you playing with theory and not facts. Okay? The facts is you tracking all 1,000 numbers. Now, we're going to take the winning number that came in, and I'm going to go through this, what I do every day, just to track the numbers. Let me go through here. And let me go here one more time. These numbers here that I just showed you with the 22 numbers, hope you can see it, are called base numbers. These are the numbers I came up with out of the 22 numbers to do the 1-1 rundown to get the 1,000 numbers and their column for the column. These are my base numbers. So all I did was take the 012, did the 1-1 rundown on it to make a column. To make a column. Let's see here. See, these are the columns right here. And you'll see that on all my videos. All these are up on all my videos where you can see them. These are the columns. These numbers up top are the base numbers. These are the base numbers. The numbers up top are the base numbers. Right here. This here is strategy 2. Don't worry about that. For the singles, and these are the base numbers for the doubles. Right here. This is a 10 numbers. I call them base numbers. And okay, that gives you that consolidated all 1,000 numbers at a glance. And I'll show you how to find a winning number on each column, on the columns. Okay. So each month I start a new sheet here. With each column empty. And then from October, any columns that did not hit, I highlight those or draw arrow over that column so I know that this column did not hit, which consists of 10 numbers. All these columns did not hit. That way I don't have to worry about all the numbers that did hit. I'm looking at the numbers that didn't hit, I mean. Okay? At a glance, you'll know what 720 of those numbers are doing and not doing. That's fact. You'll know I know for a fact no numbers fell off this column. So if I decide to play this column, I ain't got to guess at that. I know the number fell off that column all in October. So let's go see how you do that. All right. Now, the winning number for Illinois' evening draw was 834 yesterday. You're going to do the 1-1. This is called a 1-1 rundown. This is an algorithm. This is a direction, okay, I'm doing right now. I'm telling you, if you do the 1-1-1 rundown, you're going to do the 1-1 rundown, you're going to get a column of numbers, okay? Algorithm, just a fancy word for directions. So my directions is do the 1-1 rundown over the 8. And you're going to do 8, 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now see here, I'm adding 1 to the first winning number and go 8, 7, but it's going to be 8, 9. When you add 1 to the 9, it's really 10, but you're not going to use the 1, you're just going to use the 0 on the right-hand side in lottery math. Then you count straight down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When you get to the 7 at the bottom, 7 at the top, wait a minute. No, I'm sorry. I did this wrong. I need an 8. When you get at the 8 at the bottom, you get at the top, you add it correctly. That lets you know to stop. You don't have to go any further because all it's going to do is just repeat the same numbers over again. Same here. You're going to add 1 to the 3. You're going to count straight down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that 1 to 9 is 10. You just do the 0, 1, 2, and 3. Same number at the bottom. You get the top. You add it correctly. Okay. Now, same here. You're going to count straight down. 1 to 4 is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Same number at the bottom. You get at the top. You add it correctly. I use the 1-1-1 because it's simple and it's easy to catch yourself if you make a mistake. They have all kind of directions to do this rundown. They can change this number to be anything they want. They can make it, some popular ones is the 1-2-3, the 3-1-7, the 3-6-9, the 7, the 777s, 999s. They can make that anything to give you directions to get a whole list of numbers. I use these because it puts things in numerical perspective, straight down. You're adding one, and it's easy to catch any errors. All right? So, on this 834, you're looking for the base number. Remember those base numbers I gave you? On these columns? This is a single. So you're going to look for the base number under the singles in the rundown. Up here, one of these base numbers will always be in the rundown. It might not be in the same format, but it will always be in rundown. And it'll have a 0. And once you start doing the 1-1 rundown, you'll automatically know what number it is, because you'll be able to memorize the number pretty much. Because it ain't but 12 of them to memorize, and they're all in numerical orders. 12, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 3. So that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Then it skips from 18 to 24, 25, 26, 27, then 37. So you'll be able to recognize any of these base numbers. So we're going to see what column the 834 is under right here. Here's the 834. And we're going to look for the one of the base numbers with a 0. All we got to do is like a 0. We know it ain't the 056. We know it ain't the 490. Oh, here it is. It's the 501. It's the 501, but it's going to show as 015. And here it is, 015. Right here, 015. And you're going to find the 834 in the 015 column. And my eyes. Oh, my eyes. I guess. What is? Wait a minute. Something's wrong here. Did I do something wrong? Let me see. Oh, there it is right there. My eye. I had eye surgery, y'all, and OG is trying to fight this thing, but I'm struggling along right now. But yeah, there it was right there. I just didn't see it. But there it is. It shows as 348. It shows as 348. It shows, but it's the same number, because remember, any of these singles can come 6 different ways. And you just circle it. Bam, you're done. Bam, you're done. Now you know for a fact, for the month, this 348 came in off of this column. You're not theorizing what's going on with that 1,000, that number. Okay? Now, so the list of the directions I gave you were to do this rundown, look for the base number in it, then go find the base number on the column, find the base number, and circle it. That's the direction. That's all the tic-tac-toe, date sums, grids, algorithms, and all these different methods they got out there to do. That's all they call it, directions, to get a desired result. That's all the algorithm is. So when you hear them, that fancy term, it's named after the inventor. That I don't know why he changed it. I guess it's named after him to make him, I guess, memorize. He came up with the theory or something. It's named after his theory. He started calling direction algorithms. You can look it up in Google. That's one thing I love about Google. If there's anything you don't know, it's because you didn't want to know. Hold on. All right, Robert, I'm probably going to be answering, like I said, my eyes. I'm probably going to be answering the questions as we go at the end. and then we can elaborate. But say, speaking of doubles, Miss Terry, have you ever noticed in your lottery play, in your live play, that back to back 2020? You talking about pick four? Um, it, Robert, the number's random. Anything can happen with them. Anything can happen with them. That's why you have to track them. Yeah, I ain't not in mine, but I don't doubt it. I don't doubt nothing in this because I've seen and won off a lot of stuff that nobody else was aware of because I was tracking and they wasn't. Oh yeah, that's possible. I haven't seen it, but the odds. See, now the odds is a difference of that happening is different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the odds are different. So yeah, when you start tracking these numbers, anything's possible. I've seen some stuff that if I wasn't tracking, I could have never won. Never would have won. Never would have thought about winning. That's the beauty of this. Tracking the actual 1,000 number. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, anything possible. I don't doubt it. But pick four, that's why I don't mess with the odds of that happening again might be your lifetime, somebody else's lifetime. You see what I'm saying? Because you got a pick three number that, like you say, ain't played in I got pick three numbers that ain't played in 15 years. The 160 I just hit hadn't played for 16 years, but I wasn't playing it that long. I knew I had it in my mind, and part of my bucket list to play on and off, and I hit it because I knew when to pick it up. By the end of the middle of the year, or this year, it hadn't played, I started playing it because it was on my bucket list and I hit it. I always know why I play my numbers. I'm not guessing no number off of no theory. My numbers are factual and basal because I'm tracking everything I play. Everything. Okay? And speaking of tracking everything, with pick three class, you'll know about the actual number when you play it. If it's 1, 2, 3, I use 1, 2, 3 a lot because it's simple, pretty much for me. And then I'm gonna know the last time that 1, 2 fell on the front part. I'm gonna know last time that 2, 3 fell on the back part. I'm gonna know last time the 1 fell on the front, the last time the 2 fell in the middle, and the last time the 3 fell on the end. This is facts. This ain't theory I'm tracking and mentioning about. I'm gonna know last time it fell here and here and here every day. Now you ain't got to. I mean, you gonna want to once you start getting interested in it, and it's gonna be more like a game. You will start tracking. Hey, how you doing, Scott? Glad to have you with us. Glad to have you with us. You're gonna know everything it is. I'm gonna know, like I said, the front pair, the back pair, the single digits, and the actual number that play. About every number I play and why I'm playing them. I'm gonna know if this 12 pair and the single pair. Single pair would be any single pair. It can be a 2-2 pair, or it would be the single pair would be the single pair. The last time a 12 pair played, or the last time a 23 single pair played. Now you're cooking with gas. You know what I'm saying? You're working with facts and not theory. The fact of the matter is that you have to track all 1,000 numbers to know what's going on, to make a strategy and a skill set that's going to lead you to winning. That's going to lead you to winning. So we did the 1-1 rundown on the winning number. We found the base number. We marked it off the sheet for December of 2024, man. Happy December, everybody. They made it, man. Woo. Whew. Man, I'm telling you, folk dropping like flies. These baby boomers, man. You're a baby boomer, man. I think you got burned out going to funerals. I bet you have. Yeah, buddy. Now we did that. Now, like I was just talking about, strategy number 2 is the single pairs. We talking facts, not theories, not directions that we have nothing. If one of those 1,000 numbers are missing and you don't know what's going on with it, and you trying to play, you working off of theory and not facts. In any rundown or any algorithm that they got, and like I told you, algorithms is just a bunch of directions to reach a desired result. If you tell them, if I ask you how to get downtown, and you give me directions to get downtown, when I follow those directions, I should get downtown and not Timbuktu. And if you, with theory, to me, most of them lead you to Timbuktu and not to winning. That's my theory. Hey, Ella. Glad to have you with us. Glad to have you with us. Leads you to Timbuktu. Like I say, only way I started improving was I started coming up with this and tracking my own numbers. Okay. Now, that 834 that came in Illinois evening trial last night, this is strategy number 2. What these are, I made this triangle because I wanted to know what the pairs was doing. Like I said, I wanted to work with facts, not theory. I wanted to work with facts. I want to know what everything about any number I would play was doing. I want to know what pairs hadn't played so I could eliminate those pairs. And so when I go into the next month, I know what pairs are left because I'm working with the law average. I know these numbers have to change places and rotate, all of them, all 1,000 numbers, to make up the 1,000 numbers, if you know what I mean. All the 1,000 numbers have to rotate to make up the 1,000 numbers. So I want to know what the pairs were doing. So I came up with this, I call it the triangle pairs. So that 8, you got 3 different numbers, the 8, 3, and the 4. You're going to mark off 3 different pairs on here. Okay. That's a column. Okay. I ain't going to answer that right now. If she called back, then I know it's something important. They don't call back, it ain't important. All right. So you're going to have, you got the 8, 3, and the 4, so you're going to have 3 separate numbers. You're going to have 3 separate pairs. This is I really love this triangle, tracking the pairs, because it's easy to glance at. So you're going to have the 34 to mark off. You're going to have the 38 to mark off. And you're going to mark off the 48. Just like here, I said I had the arrows up top here for any columns didn't hit. Anything underlined here, I know they didn't fall the previous month. I underline them, or you can highlight them, whatever you want to do. That way, I always know what's going on with the pairs. And I'm looking at the pairs that hadn't failed and the best way for me to use them. I see that the 00s and the 06 didn't fall last month. So I want to see if there's a reason. Uh-oh, something's going on. She didn't call me back again. Oh no, that's somebody different. I have never got this many phone calls. That's my eye care. They must be calling me about my glasses. Okay. I'm feeling popular now. Excuse the ring, but hey, I got the thing on silent. I thought I put the phone on silent. Sometime I guess it works and it don't. Okay, now, right here, bam, you're done. You know about what numbers haven't played and what numbers have played for the month. And what I'm looking at, when I want to put this 000 and this, I want to see if 066, 600 might be a good number for me to play, or 066. And I can see 066 because the 66 didn't play last month either. See what I'm saying? All this is going to be different in your state. It's not going to be the same in every state. Can't be, won't be. Um, the double eights. I'm playing triple eights because triple eights. See, I know about every number I play. Double in Illinois, it's evening draw. I ain't saying play it for all states unless you see what I see. Then I wouldn't tell you to play triples because triples pay the less money. 8-8 front pair, back pair, played January 6th. That's the only time it played. 8-8 front pair hasn't failed at all this year. And the last time the 8-8 pair failed was in July the 21st. Now I can remember this stuff a little bit right now, but I could remember a whole lot better when I was 73 years younger. Man, I walk around with my name. I write my name in the palm of my hand. Shoot. And then somebody asks my name, I can show them my palm. And I pray that I'll forget to show them my palm. Shoot. Your brain play tricks on you when you get older, buddy. They really do. But, yeah. That's why I'm playing triple eights, and I'll play those. I'll carry them probably over until next year. That one triple. I ain't playing all those triples, trying to hit all those triples when I don't see no reason to play them. And I very seldom play triples. But when I see something like this, I'd be crazy to pass up. Just like here, 38 hadn't failed for 128 days. So if you playing a number in Missouri, when I hit them, hadn't played for 128 days, no 3-8 pair. So if you playing numbers with 3-8 pair, it didn't play for 3 months. That's why you need to work with the facts and not the theories. Tic-tac-toe, de sangrias, all those different rundown stuff, the theories. And now most of the time they probably won't get you where you want to go because you don't know where you're going. Because you don't know no more than you did the next day you do one of them things if you ain't tracking all 1,000 numbers. You know something here. You know, I just told you why I'm playing this stuff. If you can't explain to me why you playing what number you plan to play, then I say go for what you know. It's going to be luck. Like I say, all of the odds are set up against you. But these got to work with the law average. They have to change positions. They just have to, unless they got their hand on the scale. And they probably could do that. I think that's what this whole fireball and wild ball thing is about. But it takes a little longer for my numbers when I play them to hit. I just have to be a little bit more patient. That's what I have seen by tracking them. But that's about it. It does take longer now with that wild ball and fireball because I'm kind of thinking they've changed it when they added that wild ball and fireball to the pick 3. They changed it to the pick 4. And now we're really looking at, by disguise, 10,000 numbers instead of 1,000 numbers. So, it is what it is. If it gets where I get too beat up on pick 3, where I think that it's not worth my while, then I'll stop investing in it. See, I see pick 3 as an investment. I'm not just playing numbers. I invest in my numbers, just like I invest in a business. I want to know in that business what's going on with it. In that business, I want to know that the 8-8 back pair only failed once in January, and the 8-8 front pair ain't failed at all to make me want to play triple ace even. And I want to know that the 8-8 pair ain't failed in since July of the 21st of 2024. Now, and that's how I hit my triples. I see what's going on with the front and back part of that number, or the itself. But I don't play triples every day or just run. Most people play triples every day. And all they might, if they get one, and on average, you're going to get 3 out of the whole year on any draw. But last year, Missouri evening draw only had 1, and it was triple zeros. See, that's how you build a strategy and a skill set with your numbers. Everything else is luck and theory. You have to track the actual one. If you ain't tracking all 1,000, if you leave one of them 1,000 numbers out that you ain't tracking, you play it for luck or theory. That's it. But like I said, found out that 38 hadn't played. It came out. I played the 338. I had my reason why I played. I knew why I played. It came out. I won. But I always know why. Even if I don't win, I know Why I didn't, because I'm looking dead at our 1,000 numbers. If don't nothing come off the column, this 014 from last month, and I'm playing it, I ain't mad, because I know something. If this column ain't played in 1 month, 2 months, or 3 months, I know something. Unless they got their hand on scale, something got to come off this column. These 10 numbers or 60 numbers I'm looking at in 3 months. As long as I've seen a column now here, it's been pretty much 4 months, unless it's the doubles. Doubles can come up to 6 months, 5 months maybe, because the odds are lesser hitting them. But yeah, any of these columns can take 3, 4 months and not hit. And them the ones I'm looking for. Time is on my side. I just love when a column get up to 90 days. I love that column. I'll be looking at it and licking my chops. I'll be looking at that column and licking my chops. I sure do, buddy. And when I know the front pair, back pair, single digits of what's going on with that column, when I know that the opposite number ain't fell off the column along with that number, I mean, it's just like cooking. If you're cooking, you know what the ingredients and what it's supposed to look like before you take the cake out the oven or the cake is ready. Okay, yeah. Now, strategy number 3, what I'm looking for here is that 834. What they get, they talked about single. Everything I read would always talk about single numbers, and if they code, just play the single number with a number, any number you come up with out the sky. But I said, no, I want to know what position that number is coded in as I go through to get ready to play. So the 835, I would mark off the 8 on the front, the 3 in the middle, and the I say 835, 834 on the end. Told you your brain play tricks on you. I know better than that. Now, the 834. Now I know fact that the 8 fell on the front, the 3 fell in the middle, and the 4 fell on the end. All right. Now, what you're looking for, I'm pretty sure, yeah. None of these here, all these numbers hit for the whole month. So pretty much there's no numbers to carry over. When there's no numbers to carry over, there's just no numbers to carry over. But you should be having a pretty decent bucket list by this time of the year to be working off of to win. Okay? Or numbers from tracking. So you ain't really worried about if for 1 month nothing comes off a column, because that can happen. That does happen. But you should still have your numbers that you're looking at. But here in Missouri, 7s didn't hit for 2 months. 7s didn't hit for 2 months. This is stuff like your 2020, Robert, that you say back to back. I'm telling you, anything can happen with these numbers, and you don't know it unless you're tracking them. You have no idea. There's no rhyme or reason on how those 1,000 numbers gonna come out every day, or those 10,000 in pick 4, or those 100,000 in pick 5. No rhyme or reason. There's no theory, no algorithm gonna tell you that. There's no way of tracking them. Not physically anyway. So, but the 7s. So when I seen that, I went back because I thought I was tripping. I have never seen that before. But I said, okay, thank you for showing me these 7s ain't hitting 60 days. So I played 777s. In Missouri, you can play front pair, back pair. I played front pair, back pair, and I wheeled those 7s down. And I won the 7s. I only play triples unless I can do this with them. I know last time the front and the back fell, and I know last time the pair fell. I know the front. Like I said, I know the back only played once this year. That's 2-8-8. And the front ain't fell at all on the 8-8 Illinois evening draw. And the pair ain't fell, or what, since July. So that's July. Ain't no double 8 fell since July the 21st. Now you got August, September, October, November. We going on 5 months. So you've been playing any number with an 8-8 in it. You've been burning up your money in Illinois, evening draw. I'm referring to. So right here, you got your single, you got your doubles here. I mean your pairs, your single pairs here. You got what position the numbers fell in. So anyway, say I'm gonna do that 1, 2, 3 again. I don't know what it is with me with 1, 2, 3, but I guess because it's simple and easy, I can keep everything straight and simple that way. I like that 1, 2, 3 because it was my it was one of my best friend's birthday too, 3/12, and it was my wife's birthday. Just passed on, so it was her birthday. I was 35 years, so 1, 2, 3 to me always been a good number. But say you playing 1, 2, 3 here, like that, and I usually carry it straight box. And after doing my tracking for that month, I find out that 2 did not fall for the whole month on the front. 2 doesn't fall for the whole month on the front. That next month, I'm definitely going to add to my bucket list of numbers play. If this, for some reason, my daily carry number, I'm going to play it as 2, 1, 3. I'm going to play it as 2, 3, 1. Because working with the law of average and the numbers rotating is more than likely that that 2 will come on that front part, and I don't want to miss it. And I'll just play them 50 straight. 50 straight. And depending on my budget and how I want to play them, I might load up on them just like that. Especially if I see this 2 ain't failed on the front for 2 months, which could happen. Or this 1 ain't failed in the middle for a month or 2. See, this is working with your facts. Okay? That's how you use that strategy to your advantage. And then I have the front pair and back pair. That's strategy number 4. Front pair and back pair. This is an annual sheet here that I do. And like I said, what made me know what's going on with the front pair and back pair, I say, I need to know what's going on with that front pair and back pair. See, last time they failed. And I said, let me come up with something. Came up with, when I do these numbers, same numbers for the top and the bottom to get my front pair and back pair. So that way, every day I could track front pair and back pair and know how they fail or mark them off. Okay. So we know the 8, 3. I want to mark it off. We go here. It failed. You know, I once it come in, I'll circle it, and then I put check marks on how many times it's been failed. Okay, so I see that it's in fail already, so I put another little check mark there to know that I caught it, you know, that it failed. And then the 4, 3 on the back. This is the back. Both of these numbers are the same, front and back. And then the 34 on the back is in fail. That looks like twice. What I really just want to know, I do the little check marks, I guess you call it doodling. But what I really want to know is that it failed. That's the most important thing. Because I'm looking at the numbers that haven't failed. Okay? Now, what I have here in Illinois for the whole year, and that's pretty good, to be truthful with you. I know that fireball is interfering, but I don't know, some way it's helping and not hurting in a way to me. I just can't hit that yet, but because this is my first year pretty much dealing with that fireball or that wild ball as they call it, because we've been just having straight pick 3 in Missouri over here now until we got it April of 2023, I think it was, of last year. Was it last year or year before last? One of them. I didn't care for it, but I don't never use the Powerball. Some people want to say play, but that's an extra dollar wasted for nothing. Because it's guesswork because you don't never know what that Powerball, that wild ball gonna be anyway. You can't. There's no way to know that out of the 1 to 9 numbers. You don't know what it's gonna be. I can't track it. So you got the 17 that hasn't played midday. Evening. You have the 37 that hasn't played evening on the front, 17, 37, the 50, and the 88. See here, that's how I know. Hey, yeah, I'm gonna wait on them. I'm getting them eights. Because likelihood, and especially what I do for 8 play, a number like 128 play, I double up on my triple eights because it's already got one of them eights in there. I put extra on there. I ain't gonna, double up. Depends on your money. Any number in Illinois, this is good stuff I'm telling you. If it's an 8 in that number, you playing these eights, play extra on them. I ain't say go crazy. I didn't say that. I say play extra. You just want to make money to reinvest on your bucket list of numbers you play. Okay? Play them eights. If any number it got 2 8s in it, you definitely want to load 8s on the next day. If it got 2 8s, because you could do, because this is the way I play. I'm gonna show you what I do with the 8s. If my budget allows, if your budget allows it now, I've hit 3 times already. All right. So I don't want y'all burning y'all money up in Illinois over here. And I put emails because I play online. They send me email, let me know I won and the date that I won. And I show the emails. I can't show the tickets like I used to no more because I don't have tickets. And I ain't getting out of here in the winter going to no store when I can lay in my bed and eat me a turkey sandwich and play my numbers. What can I say, y'all? What can I say? Well, congratulations, Morris. Congratulations. Glad you hit that, buddy. Congratulations. Hey, look, the thing is what I have with you notice, not knocking anybody, I don't have the membership thing. I don't have anything you got to sign up and join me. Because I know it's going to be you all doing the work to find these numbers to win. And find something like a 7 don't hit for 2 months and bang them. Or a 38 ain't fail in 4 months and know how to use it. But all I would ask is you bless the channel as the channel blesses you. But you have to put the work in. You have to put the wood in to get the fire out. You have to. I can't teach anybody this. You can't. I can teach you, I'm saying, but you have to do the work. Then you come to me and ask me the questions to help further why you would play your number. That's how we do this. All the numbers run random. And they run them random in all the states. There's no tic-tac-toe, no pattern, no nothing. That's all theory. We have to check, be factual with the numbers. We have to know it's double seven, a 7 ain't fail with no number in 2 months. We have to know that to play it. We can't just play 7s because we feel like it. We can't play 7. Numbers don't follow numbers. Numbers don't follow numbers. Numbers don't travel. They just doing, the 1,000 numbers just doing what they doing. Certain numbers don't bring no numbers. Thanks, Robert. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I'm pretty sure a lot of them signed up because I had a big jump in subscribership. It's probably due to you. I appreciate that, Robert. Yeah, we have to stop this theory stuff. I don't know what kind of slack they're gonna give me about it, but I ain't gonna die with this information. I ain't dying with it, and I ain't shared it. Yeah, we have to stop that. Everything else is a theory. Only facts is you tracking the actual 1,000 numbers. That's it. And when y'all win, bless the channel. That's all I can say. I'm not doing no membership because I know that I'll be pulling your leg and my leg, and I'm not putting no list up of numbers. I show Illinois what numbers I play. I show them, and because y'all might see something I miss. Y'all might see that them sevens ain't failed for 2 months in your state, and I miss it for whatever reason, and you bang them hard. And most of this is set up for us to bang them straight. I forgot where I was going. Let's see. I pulled this out to do something. I'll come back to it. I'll come back to it. Yeah, but that's why I don't put up no numbers every night and all state stuff. I just don't do it. I mean, I just don't. You know, when you know the truth, you don't feel good about a lie. Just saying. I don't like living lies. All the rest of it is theory. The only foundation you got is tracking actual around 1,000 numbers and working off the law average and using it to your advantage and know why you're using it. Oh, I know where I was headed. I know where I was headed. We was talking about them eights, wasn't we? We was talking. This is how I'm playing the triple eights. I'm playing the triple eights. Okay? In Illinois, you can play, and even if you don't play front pair and back player in your state, it's imperative that you know the last time the front pair and back player played, so you know how to play it with your number. I got the A8 front and the A8 back. I'm playing that, okay? Then I'm wheeling the A8 pair because it ain't failed for going on 4 months, okay? Now, I'm wheeling like A8, A80, A81, A82. This is what I call the wheel. You can do this with any number. A83, A84, A85. Now, if your budget allows you to do this, A86. There's them eights. Yeah, come on, eights. Now, I did that in Missouri. They'll tell you. I did that. Called them eights in Missouri, and a lot of people won. And I won. You know what I'm saying? Then 889. Now, this is my run. That's going to be a $5 play. And then, you know, these depend on how much you want to play them. There'll be, I usually do 50 cent front, 50 cent back, and I do this $1 straight, but not on the same ticket. I make these separate from them eights. I do unless I do 50 cent on it. Make it 50 cent straight, then I'll do 50 cent front and back. Okay? And then I wheel this here for 50 cent. But if I do the front and back here, if I do the wheel, I usually don't do the front and back because that's included here. It's covered in all the ways. Now, say that the triple eights don't come, and one of these come, I got the money now, which in Illinois is $80, ain't it? Yeah, now it's $80. I'll play them eights $20 straight because I just won. And I know why I'm playing my numbers. I ain't playing a whole bunch of crazy other numbers because I'm targeted toward them eights. So whenever I win, I'm loading up on these eights. Not just loading my own money up. When I win pretty much, and then what's in my budget. Now to go with my budget is the money I didn't want to reinvest into what I'm playing. You see what I'm saying? You know? The money I won, I'm reinvesting these eights heavy. $20 straight. That do me for a little bit. Y'all know? Now, if a number like again, I say any number with an 8 in it, I don't care what number, if it comes a single comes 2, 3, 8. If it's got an 8 in it, I'm playing a little extra on them 8s. Because I already know that the 8 ain't failed on the front or the back. Or the double 8 pair ain't failed in 6 months. So and the double can take that long. Yeah, A pair and triple eights. Yeah, for sure, A pair. But like I said, it ain't failed since July of the 21st of this year. So yeah, A pair is good to go. Yep, for me anyway. But like I said, you all have to track too, because y'all see something I miss, and let me know. in Illinois. Let me know, say, hey, Miss Terry, so going on. That's how we get there. Okay. But yep, AA prayer for sure. But like I'm saying, doubles can take 5 months to show up. But we already into 4.5 of them now. And that'll let me know about how that fireball, wild ball is working. If it get past 5 or 6 months for a double to show up, I'm looking at them a little shady. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at them a little shady. Because they haven't been my experience tracking. It's usually around, it can take 5 to 6 months. Yeah, I can look at that. That's why I don't pick numbers up until after 90 days, pretty much. 90 days. 90 days. You know what I'm saying? That's when I start looking at, but I got my bucket list and I'm tracking. And I add to my bucket list as I look at numbers and how long they've been at. Time is on your side. These numbers ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere. So we got to get off the theory train and get on the fact train. All right, family. I think I kind of covered everything I need to cover today. I don't know. Everybody on here knows about mirrors, the numbers mirroring. So if you know the 1-1 rundown and you know about mirroring numbers and you caught what I just showed today, hey, all I can say is play them till they come, make that money, y'all. Peace and love. God bless. And if you're tracking, you'll soon be packing to Lucky Town. Tracking is king, y'all.